Hi, Linda.
Hi, Judith. How are you?
I'm doing well. Nice to see you. Thanks for speaking with me today. And some of my questions are about your experiences with Brightspace. Can you share what you've done so far and maybe some of the tools that you are excited about?
Sure, sure. So far, I've been teaching for the online college this fall, and it's been quite easy because with PathStream, it's an outside source that gives us the cartridge and puts it in, and everything is there for us. So we really didn't have to do too much editing. But now I have transitioned all of my courses, and I'm responsible for a couple master courses, some census courses, and I'm trying to put those together for people to copy into their shells for the spring. So I have fun designing courses and to fixing them. That's like the best part of my job. I love that. And Brightspace makes it super, super easy to move things around, to edit, to add pictures. I do have some questions about the grade book. I'm not an expert there yet. But other than that, I'm having fun putting it together. And all of the DL staff has been super helpful, just jumping on a Zoom. And now you guys have this telephone system where you can call in and just ask a quick question. So that'll be great for faculty. But overall, I feel like I'm having a good time with it.
That's great to hear. And I can relate to the fact that DL staff have been super helpful. Even now, we have a lot of drop-in labs that the DL staff is organizing, and there is a workshop schedule that was sent out through CTL. And also in this issue of the newsletter, anybody who's interested, there are some links that lead to these sessions and also ways to contact DL for support. So I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, and I've been taking a lot of the session. I'm going to take like every single session because I just want to learn more. And I find it's really helpful, especially with the other people that are there and they're asking questions that I didn't even think of. So I think even if you think you're an expert, take the sessions. It's great.
Absolutely. And we're all learning, and this is a big transition for all of us. I'm curious, since you mentioned that you are teaching actually for online college, which is a very small cohort right now, right? We only have a few courses that are offered in Brightspace. So, how do you think students are reacting? What's their experience?
They are not having any problem whatsoever. I haven't heard any issues from my students. They're going through it real easily. And as usual, you have some that are behind, but because it's all new, I'm giving them some leeway and letting them catch up. But nobody has complained having technical issues with Brightspace whatsoever. Yeah, I haven't had to jump on and help them in any way. So I think it's going to be a pretty smooth transition for our students.
That's great to hear. What advice do you have to us, faculty and colleagues, about transitioning courses? Since you've done a lot of work in adjusting and making that transition from Blackboard to Brightspace.
Do it now. Don't wait. Oh my gosh. It has taken me 2 days. Just the class got copied over from Blackboard, and it's taken me 2 days just to get it where I want it to be. And that's just one class. And I know I have a little bit more cleanup on the grade book. So don't wait because I have had to contact like DL 3 times just to say, okay, I don't understand this. Can you walk me through it? And they're just little things that, you don't want to put this off until break. No, don't do that. Get working on it now so you can enjoy your break and not worry about it. And plus, I'm one of the coaches. I'm not going to be available much over break. I want to take a break too. So I would just say get it done now.
That's great advice. And I know that it is a very busy semester and all of us are super busy, but I think that's great to hear. There is a lot of support. And if I hear you correctly, you really encourage our colleagues to contact DL early and often as
Yeah,
needed, right? And now we also have a phone number that we can
right.
call.
And I wrote it down in my handy little book. I keep all my bright space stuff in my little book. But it's 224 help, option 5. Um, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 1 to 8, and Saturday, 8 to 5. So I am super happy you guys are manning the phones, because as you're creating or fixing the courses, you just need to ask a quick little question. So that's the time that I think I will take advantage of that and just call and say, okay, how do I fix this in my grade book or whatever? And of course, the coaches are available, but just a quick question is nice to have a phone number.
That is great to hear. Well, Linda, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.